Mamma Mia, welcome to the show. Hey, everybody. This is Encounters. Welcome to the show. Meriwether, Tracy Thompson, everybody out here. You know we're going to be here. Teresa, welcome. UFOs around the world, brother. UFOs around the world, too. Welcome to the show. You're watching Encounters, the #1 spiritual UFO show here from the United States. Live and direct. Yes, we are live and direct. Rachel, everybody coming in here. And we are laser focused. And it's good to, hey Cleo, good to see everybody here, and good to have everyone. Hey, Paranormal Ghost, pool player, everybody out there around the world. It's good to have you all here. Camp Sparkles, good to see you. We're doing good. We got our apple cider going here. It's really extremely cold in southern New England here in Connecticut. Hey, Aaron, and I'm just like, nice heat on. It's warm in here. We're not freezing. That's a good thing. If we're outside, we'd be freezing. Hey, Marinette, good to see you. Jose, welcome everybody out there, wherever you may be. Please share, please like, please follow. So share, like, follow. Okay? Hello, good to see you. Everybody coming in here, welcome. Thank you for the share, Tracy. We appreciate it. Thank you so much, David H. Welcome. You're watching, if you're new here, this is like the #1 spiritual UFO talk show. We've been on here on TikTok for now 3 years. Mr. Tag Pans, thank you for the roses. Thank you so much. Ellie, hey, Ellie. Good evening. Everybody come down to Nelson. Hey, we're in a Palladium Rainbow, you know. Love, peace, and light. Lucas Jackson, yo, good to see you. Everybody, Babiola, welcome. Daza, Sal, Diane Schultz. Hey, Diane. Lisa, hey, Lisa. Arthur, good to see you, Arthur. Everybody out there. Red, J, me. Dragon Candy, hey, Dragon Candy. David Laveau, good to see you, David. Gypsy Soul. John Tyler, hey, John. Hope you're doing good, brother. Hey, let's see here. Monica, hey, Monica. Desan, welcome. Hi to all. Welcome, hi to all. Dustin, hey. Justin G's, hello. Sonia, good to see you. Hopa. Hey, Hopa. Good to see you, everybody coming in here. We welcome everybody. This is a show that's a welcoming place for all those interested in the subject, and so we encourage you to join us. Rocky Boy Joe. Was I able to read you? Well, I know you're here. Hey, Rocky Boy Joe, good to have you with us. Bernie, hey, Bernie. Hey, Patty Meals, good to see you. Terry, good to see you. Hey, Terry. Everybody, hey, Fossey Jane. Dustin, welcome. Everybody here. This is a welcoming place, my show. I've been doing the radio for 21 years now, 22. On sabbatical on the radio side, but really heavily invested in doing the show here. And I want to make sure that we bust the matrix, and we're always going to bust the matrix. Kit Kat, good to see you. Good to have you with us, Kit Kat. Everybody coming in here. Hey, Kristen Trudeau, good to see you, Kristen. Brian Gillum. How do you think we'll do against them? When you say against them, interesting question. You're talking about how we'll do against who? Hello, you don't need money. Hey, Mike Masters. You got a warning for tapping too fast? That's pretty crazy. I think everybody needs to tap. We want to get it to 100,000 likes tonight. And if you're a new person, please follow me. That's the best way to keep in touch with me, is to follow me on here on TikTok. Definitely everyone, I don't mention it enough here. You didn't get your notification. That's interesting. Yeah, something's going on with the notification thing. I'm not sure why it's not doing it. Hey, Star, Elvira. And greetings, 701. Good to have you with us. You're tapping too fast. TikTok told you to take a break for tapping too fast. Oh, man. Hey, Butterfly, good to see you. User 701. Let's see, Christina. Everybody coming in here. Monica Dawson, good to see you. AJ54 something. Soundwave 44. Hey. I think the algorithm is getting a little bit ridiculous. tapping. You had a warning for tapping. Oh, that's really weird. I've never seen that. Wow. That was really, thank you for the gift. That was, hey, Tommy, that was really crazy, man. I've never seen that before. Thank you so much. You know, I will say one thing that's really important. Senator Rohan, Congressman Rohan and Senator Rand Paul I've been following them. Hey, Tommy, thank you. They're coming up with a bill. They have a bill. They're going to go before Congress. I'm going to keep in track of this. And they're going to go and they want to repeal what happened in April of 2024 when Congress voted, because it was in a bill with something else. Congress had voted to, just to briefly say this, to eventually ban TikTok. So this thing was sneakily put into a bill with some other thing. That's how Congress does. They put things in together, and one thing has nothing to do with the other thing. Like the right arm has nothing to do with the left arm. So Congressman Rohan and also Rand Paul, who is also, he joined TikTok. Rand Paul just I think the other day. They have a bill to repeal the ban, and they're going to bring it before Congress. So we all need to want to get more information on this. We all need to support these two gentlemen in terms of what they want to do, which is repeal the ban. If they get Congress to repeal what they had instituted in April, they have the right to repeal it. If they bring a bill forth, they can repeal what was passed. So I don't know if you know this yet, but I've been watching this. I know about it. So we need to, I think on Congressman Rohan's site, there's a link to sign the petition to repeal the ban. And so that's the most positive thing that we should all do. All these other people that are making crazy videos that have no solution, these are two gentlemen that are really actively going to do this and bring this bill before Congress to repeal what they had voted to ban, because they had another thing in the bill and they voted that way. Anyway, just to give you just a little bit of an update, I'll try to get a link for this to put on my bio or something, or put in here. So, there's some positive things going on that we need to support, and I think that's important too. You know me, I'm all about positivity. We live in a dead universe. You seem puzzled. South Texas Explorer. No, our universe is alive and well. There's all kinds of life in our universe. There's all kinds of people in our universe. There's all kinds of planets in our universe. There's not a dead universe whatsoever. This universe is incredibly alive. It's really a beautiful place. Hey, thank you for the gift. Thank you for the heart me. I appreciate that. Napney 420. Greetings from the RVA family. Well, greetings to you back. No, I guess we're not the last living planet. I'm sorry I don't know you must be in a parallel universe there, Southern Texas. We have a lot of friends in Texas that watch this show, and they'll tell you that there's life in the universe. We're not in any kind of parallel, any kind of dead universe. It's just ridiculous to think that. I don't know. I don't think you thought that when you were a baby. Somehow, somewhere in your life, and of course that's your right to believe that we're in a dead, last living planet. This planet is far from being the last planet with life on it. I really don't understand that. Hey, Clan Toker, good to see you. Welcome. Maureen Walsh, we'll have to take a look. What is your question? I'll definitely take a look. And also, hey, Pink Tea, sometimes the questions are filtered, and they have been. This has been going on regularly for 3 years. TikTok will filter questions. It's nothing new. Let's see here. Butterfly, good question to Southern Texas. Are you breathing? Forget about math. When I took math courses, I never took math courses telling me that we were the last living planet. I don't know what teacher you had, but my teacher never told me that. Hey, let's see here. Maureen Walsh, you're absolutely correct. You're absolutely correct. Let me see here. Let's see what we got going here. Um, so there's a video that I'm going to, in a while, show. I hope I will be saying for entertainment purposes only, because this video is really amazing. I don't know what's going to happen when I show the video. I'm trying to figure out what to do here. But I do think I need to show this video because it is quite amazing. Let's see if I can stop the video. It is definitely this is in Orlando, Florida. I'll show this in a little bit. It was January 19th, 2025, Orlando, Florida. When you see this object, it's amazing. Dan says, am I familiar with the Borderland Science and Research Association? Yes, I've known of them for many years. I've never really focused on them, but I am, Dan, familiar with them. I do know of them. Hey, Annie, good to see you. Ivan, I've seen Bigfoot. You've seen a Bigfoot near your house? Hey, Ivan, that's pretty interesting. So, Ivan, when you saw the Bigfoot, I know we're using coded words here. What was your feeling? How did you feel about it? Matter of fact, I've seen a strange light went from a bright white to a red light moving slowly across Dallas. Gunnery 63. Interesting, Gunnery. I think I'm going to bring Gunnery up here. You got to be over 18. No smoking on the show, no drinking on the show, no drunks on the show, no cursing on the show, no politics, no religion, and no paranormal discussion. We'll see if we can bring up Gunnery 63 to share that story. I've just seen a strange light went from a bright white to a red, light moving slowly across Dallas. I think we mean Dallas, Texas. Christopher Wolf says, okay, let's do full disclosure. I'm with you 100%. And we have our first guest here on our program here tonight. We're here till 1 a.m.
Hello.
Hey, good evening. Welcome. I was very interested in what you just said. So tell us, you're in Dallas, Texas?
Yes, sir.
Great. And we like to, and if you're new to the show, this is like the #1 spiritual UFO show on social media. So tell us what happened, when it happened, and what's going on. What's with the sighting?
Well, I first started noticing some strange lights maybe about 2 weeks ago. But tonight when I got in from work, I was sitting down in my chair eating supper, and I just happened to look out the patio door, and I seen a beautiful white light. At first I thought it was a star or maybe a satellite or something. And as I was eating and resting, I'm looking out the patio, I'm looking at it, and it's slowly going from east to west. And I'm looking at it, and it literally changed from a bright white to a luminant red.
Oh my gosh.
And I'm looking like, what the hell is that? And then the news come on about this damn satellite being satellite being launched today. So I'm wondering, I don't know if it's a satellite or what in Jesus' name was that? Freak me out, man.
Yeah, so let me from your perspective, and that's the most important perspective, what did you feel when you saw the object? Have you ever seen anything like it? Did it look like a conventional rocket or anything?
Well, honestly, some years ago, I seen something that was really weird, but I thought maybe, I don't know, I was in a part of East Texas called Henderson, and it was early in the morning, about 7 in the morning, and me and about 5 guys, we working out on oil rig, and I just happened to look up, and man, I seen, it looked like Mercury. You know what Mercury looks like, right?
Yeah. It's like Mercury, yeah.
And it was going across the sky. And I said, what the fuck is that? Excuse me, what the mess is that? And as soon as I got over the buildings, 2 military aircraft fighters shoot by. Zoom, zoom. I'm like, what the mess? And everybody, all the guys said, man, we're going to make a pact that if we, that on this day that this happened, we're going to remember this. And so, I don't know, then tonight this happened. I'm like, man, what is going on?
Yeah, so you had, let me just do this here. You had an incredible sighting tonight. And you said, were you on the oil? Were the people you worked with on the oil rig when the other thing happened with the
Well,
military
we
jets?
were about to load up on a van to go get to a rig. Uh, we were electricians,
Oh,
so
you're
we were
electricians.
bringing
Okay.
services and things to the rig and stuff. It was weird,
Yeah.
man. It was really
Yeah.
weird. And then tonight, that was really weird.
Yeah. So, and how low was the object you were looking at tonight? Can you tell our
Uh,
audience around the world?
I'm guessing maybe 1,500 feet, maybe a
Fifteen
little
hundred
higher.
feet. Wow, that's pretty low.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And how long were you observing this?
At least 15, 20 minutes, man.
15, 20 minutes.
I'm looking out the door now, but it don't went. I still see that's a little dot of it
Yeah.
going west right now. I'm looking
It's
directly at it.
so it's heading when you say it's heading west, which would
It's
be
heading
like the west.
west.
So is it heading in a horizontal movement west, or is it heading west going in an angle going up?
Think of it like the sun. Think of it like the sun. I wish I could.
Yeah.
I'm not good. It's in the well, from what I can see, it's in the tree line,
Yeah.
but it's weird.
Yeah.
It's really, really. It's not a plane. It's not a helicopter.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, but it's in the tree line. That's kind of hard
Yeah.
to see. It's going like it's going down, but it's
Hmm.
weird. It went right over where I live. I mean, directly
And
over.
and when it went over where you live, we're talking Gunnery. He's in Dallas, Texas. You had a sighting just now tonight. He's still watching a little bit of it. It went over your location, really low. Was it going fast, or how? What would you say the speed of the object was?
You know, it's kind of hard to say. Maybe me. I don't know, but it wasn't going
Yeah.
real, real fast. But it wasn't
Hmm.
going slow either. I mean, it was going like
Okay.
it was weird, man.
Yeah.
I'm looking at it now. It's going down to the tree line. It's
Wow.
like I'm looking at downtown Dallas from Pleasant Grove. If anybody from Dallas, I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure somebody else had to see it beside me.
Well, I'm sure there's others in that whole region of Texas that's were watching this thing.
Man, it
Very
was
interesting. Very
weird,
interesting
man.
story. You know, this is what I mean. On my show, people have sightings like this right at the time they're on my show watching me. I bring them up when they tell me what's going on. This is what disclosure is about. This is the kind of thing that you're not going to get from the Department of Defense or the government or anything, because they're hedging, answering the media that doesn't ask the questions.
Yes, sir.
And if they would answer the right questions, if I was in a news conference with some leader or something or president, I would ask specific questions like, "Can you tell us what you've been briefed on about these objects?" And now the president might say to me as a news reporter, "I can't really tell you, but I can say that things do exist, but I can't really get into it. I've been briefed, and as president of so and so country, I can't tell you anything." And that's usually how they deal with every president. Most of them are briefed about these things. I think the sighting you had is interesting. We'll see if it's going west over Texas towards New Mexico, and depending how low it is, probably more than one person will be able to see it.
I'm pretty sure I wasn't the only one.
I'm pretty sure you weren't. So right
Anyway,
now, we can say that's an unknown flying object because it is. We don't know what it
it
is.
wasn't a plane.
Yeah.
It wasn't no helicopter. I spent 22 years in the Marine Corps.
Okay. In the
Pretty
Marine Corps.
much
Okay.
know an aircraft, but
Yeah.
that was something I have no idea what it
Yeah.
was. I have
Wow.
no idea. It was weird,
Wow.
man. There's a
Hey,
lot
Gunner,
of weird in that
I
over
want to.
Texas. It's a lot of
Yeah.
weird stuff flying. Sometimes I don't know if it's
Texas.
helicopter or what, but
Well,
tonight was
yeah.
it.
Well, Texas has a lot of activity with the non-terrestrial, what I call spaceships or unknown objects that are not from our planet. I have a lot of people here that are in Texas that have recorded footage of these objects. So you're in a hotbed of activity, and you just actually are another person from Texas reporting something tonight as it happened, which I think is really important. So I thank you for being my first guest.
Well, thank you for having me. This is my very first time ever doing this, and I
Really?
don't know. I guess I'm gonna start filming. I don't know, but
Yeah, I
It's
would
weird,
start
man.
recording. I'm following you. I'm on here at seven at I'm here at 11 Eastern, 10 Central. So you can always follow me here nightly. Mostly, once in a while I'm not on, but I'm on nightly around 10 Central for people in the Texas area, and 11 p.m. Eastern. So I'm following you now, and I'm glad you're here.
Hey, well, thank you for hearing me, and everybody. Hey, y'all, look up to the sky, man.
Yep. There you go, right? Hey, Gunnery, thank you so much for being our first guest in
Yes,
Dallas,
sir.
Texas. Having a sighting tonight. Let me look at the messages here. I'll bring, and if you want to get into the guest option, you have to be over 18. Um, and you have to, let's see here. You have to be over 18, no foul language, no drinking on the show, no smoking on the show, no drunks, no paranormal discussion, no politics, no religion. Let me take a look at here some of the user 701. Let's see here. You don't raise arms up against Bigfoot. He's scared. Um, Let me take a look here. I'm looking at people's comments. Hey, Half Pint, good to see you. Hey, Bluebird, good to see you. Hey, Georgia, we got the cider going here. The CIA, that's a good name. Angel Care. Hey, Angel Care. I'm just looking. You remember me from jail? How's it going? We're doing good, the CIA. Hope you're doing well, you know? Let's see here. Gabby Morales, good to see you. Let's see here. Unit, we did jail together. Yes, we did. Let's see here. George, good to see you, George. Let me see. I'm trying to catch up. Michael Fox says April 27th, 2013. Everyone at work seemed to see UFO. I posted a video of it on YouTube. Interesting. Michael Flock. Let's bring Michael up if we can. Michael, you'll be our second guest. I want to hear your story from April 27th of 2013. So we'll see if Michael can come up on audio to share his story. You're watching Encounters, the late night spiritual UFO talk show. Here we go. Looks like the TikTok is working all right. And you're listening and watching the number one UFO spiritual talk show on social media for the whole planet right here. Michael, welcome to Encounters. Are you there,
Hey,
Michael? Hey,
yeah,
good to have
can you
you.
hear me?
Good to have you with us. And tell us where you're located.
Uh, I was working and living in Fernley, Nevada, at Taco Bell. I was working there, and everybody in the drive-through, like one of the ladies that was ordering, is like, "There's a UFO or something out here. It's crazy." Everybody just stopped, got out of their cars, and started looking at it. Everybody at work was recording it, and I was a manager, so I was like, "Hey, the people in drive-through don't even care about ordering right now. They just want to videotape this shit."
Yeah, we gotta watch the
So
language here. That's the only thing.
sorry, yeah, they just wanted to videotape it, and all of us put it on Facebook, and there's actually one video on YouTube because back then, like, not that many people were using YouTube on their phones in
Yeah, in the early
2013.
days. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I mean they watch videos, but other than that, they weren't having their own channels. Wasn't that
yeah.
popular. But
So when you start,
yeah, there's one video from
if
Walmart. Somebody got off the highway and started recording it.
yeah. And how long did you watch this object for when it was being recorded? Do you know?
We sat there for like 20 minutes because it was like it was moving so fast. Probably in circles the size of like three football fields. It was just doing circles really fast, and then it would have like it had to been going like 600-700 miles per hour in like takeoff speed, going over the mountain and then coming back and then doing more circles, and then
Yeah, I've
it
heard of
disappeared.
UFOs doing crazy maneuvers and going really fast and zigzagging. That's if you look at the history of some video footage of sightings, people have recorded and documented what you're kind of saying is how it just kept going all over the place and doing different movements. Correct?
Yeah, I mean, I recorded it. I took screenshots of the recordings, and honestly, there's like different shapes to it. And we
Hmm.
watched it maybe 600 feet above us.
Yeah.
That's about how low it was. and it was just hovering over this auto zone, dude. And the guy that put it on YouTube, he also got it hovering over Taco Bell in AutoZone, and we're
So
just
different
watching.
people that were working in that area, obviously it must be a built up area with all these shops and stores. People were coming out and they were videotaping, and more than one person recorded this, correct?
Oh yeah, there was a lot of people that recorded it.
Mhm. And if you go on YouTube, is there specific video footage still about this that you can look at, or do you have video footage on YouTube, or
If
how do
if
people
you type
see?
in the if you type in the date and put Fernley UFO, that
Yeah.
video would come up. This guy was like in a minivan. He got out of his van and started recording from Walmart.
Hmm.
But
I'll have to
I
research
got
that after my
pictures
show.
and
But go ahead.
I got pictures and a recording on my Facebook.
You do, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, so we'll have to check that out. We like some of the older stories too because we know people over the years have had experiences of their own. And in your case, it wasn't just you just out there looking at something and no one else saw it. Other people, this thing obviously was attracting attention enough, just like the Phoenix Lights that the story about Phoenix, Arizona, what happened
yeah,
there, and then the governor said it wasn't real and joked about it. Then later on, the governor says it was real after he got out of office. Now he couldn't say it was real. He should have said it was real when he was, the governor, because that would have given it more credibility. I mean, even though people did see it and this thing was big, just like with
that
the sighting you're talking about, I'm sure there probably could have been police officers where you are that looked up and saw this thing too. So, so I appreciate your story, and I think
that
we'll take a look at that story from YouTube. I want to see some of the footage that people might have put up there years ago in 2013 that might be still there that we can see I want to see what this thing looked like so I can analyze it. I appreciate it,
yeah,
Michael, for you coming up and
yeah.
sharing it.
Hey, I also seen the aircraft like the Phoenix Lights. I was by myself. I didn't record it because I had my phone inside the house, but I was doing yard
Yeah.
work, and it just super slow, just going over the town. Just
Yeah, I've
it
heard
was going
about that.
towards the Air Force Base. Yeah,
Yeah, so do you
but
think a lot of people don't think it had anything to do with the Air Force, but it was a non-terrestrial large ship that was there, and it was being observed by the Air Force probably. What do you think?
see, I know it was a ship. It wasn't like some lights just in the sky because
Yeah,
it happened. I watched it around like 3:30 in the afternoon.
yeah.
It was just completely black, like not the sky. The sky was blue. It was just 3 o'clock in the
The the,
afternoon. You know,
the object, yeah. I heard
the
it was
object
solid.
was a solid triangle, dude, with uh three propulsion systems underneath it.
I heard that the thing was the one that was seen in Phoenix was like real big, and actually some people in Arizona saw the thing, and supposedly in the documentaries that I've watched about it, they said it just blocked out the whole sky. This thing was so huge.
Yeah, the one I seen, it was, man, probably like the size of 50 buses side by
Yeah,
side parked
it was
next to each
pretty
other.
big. Yeah, this thing
That's
was
how big it
huge.
was. Yeah.
And that's why I think the governor at the time didn't go, and he should have told the truth and didn't go publicly and state that, oh, this is, I got to tell you what this is. I'm sure he was advised not to say anything, and that's why he did what he did. Hey, Michael, thanks for coming up here as a guest
No
out
problem.
west and sharing that story. And we'll check that out. And I want to thank you. We're on here at 11 o'clock for the last 3 years, most nights. I sometimes take a night off, but we've been on TikTok here for 3 years doing this. And we'll continue doing this for another 20 years on here. So I appreciate you coming on here and sharing your story.
Yeah, if you don't mind, I'll message you some pictures from my Facebook about it.
Yeah, send me some pictures. I want to see those. I appreciate that.
All right. No problem.
All right, my friend Michael in the out west, and we're going to go down here. Let me see here. Let me see who's in the queue here. And we have Mr. who's been a recent guest. We'll bring on Mr. T. Let's see. Well, it's not Mr. T, but
Not too
Mr.
much. What's up with
Tackpans. Hey, how's it going, brother?
It's going good. It's going good. I spoke with you about I think a week ago.
Yeah, a week ago. Yeah.
Yeah, I told you I had an encounter in
Yes.
2005, so I'm home now, so you can see it's not a green screen.
Oh, it's beautiful. I love it. That's amazing. It looks nice.
I'm not really a painter, but in 2005 I saw something in the sky. It was more or less, if you know what the Mary looks like, you know, the Pegasus horse from Columbus Pictures. Well, I
Yeah.
saw that in the sky, and the first place I went was to the Big H,
Yeah.
because I just started to know things that I never knew before. I was taught for years. I'm going into my 20th year right now. And my tools are in your house right now, what I use. I also had one of these that happened to me. It's me. It's my picture. This is me.
Right.
You
Right.
can see this. If you can see it clear, looks like a monkey face on top of my head. This
Either a
is
monkey face
2009.
or a light or some sort of a radiant light behind you. Or
It,
yeah.
yeah, well, there's no light behind me. It's during the day. There was zero, but you can look
Yeah.
at
It
see
looks.
the black face here.
Yeah. Kind of. I kind of see like an orb kind of look to it. It sort of looks like a radiant circular thing behind you.
Yeah, well, it's right on my head. My head is all gone. And
Yeah.
then there was a picture the same month. There was a picture. This one's just a shadow, but this is the shadow it portrayed. It looked like a king was above my head.
Hmm. Again,
And
yeah, I can see that. And I guess everyone's going to look at that and have different visual interpretations of what they see, which is the way it should be, because that's the way we come at
and it
answers.
and regardless of what it is, it's just that it is.
Yeah.
Because we're just going to have a million stories, and by the time we come
Right.
to the end, we're going to see what story matches the most. It's like when you create something and have a patent for it,
Yeah.
right? The
Yeah.
big secret is everything that didn't work, because now they
Yeah.
can go somewhere else, but everything they found in between, free money, is in all the documents they don't have to present because it didn't work out for the element they wanted.
Yeah. 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 It's pretty
Because
cool.
here's my tools. These are my basic tools. This is Isaac. Jacob's ladder goes inside of this. Not because I'm saying this, because I was taught how to read this in my way. You can say different, but I can show it to you. 26 letters in the alphabet. This 9 area over here for our 9 months of birth. But when we come birth, we bring two worlds together. We bring the right and the left hemisphere together. And our 9 birth connects the two worlds. We come into the 8 heaven. The 8 is already here. We join it with our 9 birth, with our heart. We get plugged into this. The pig is sacred. The movement of this planet is all about this cube. And I do want to stay pumped, but when I get started, I just flow. I just see.
Yeah.
Just,
Yeah.
just by learning all of this and knowing this, it's just explosive. I used to drive a truck, and that's it. I was a pig farmer before, but every day I'm like a different upload. So if you want to see a little bit, this is what I was taught to draw.
Hmm.
And there's another one. There's a few of them because you can look at it both ways.
Mm-hmm.
It's the right and the left hemisphere. I drew it this way because the letter R is the 18th letter. And then one of these, I don't know where it is, the geometric shapes, it shows me the 180 plane is here. So the 18th letter is R. So I draw the R. I know when you take out the protractor to do it, they tell you have to do everything in simple terms.
Mm-hmm.
So when I put out the protractor to do it, I now have two sides. So I have R and R. In between R and R, you bring it together by coming onto the cross.
Hmm.
By creating it and keeping separation, you have in the artwork, this square comes out.
Mm-hmm.
This square, what it is, it's an area space. It's a cell. Like you see these single cells over here,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So when that happens and an X comes in, exo, just the X. Well, with this X meets in the heart right over here, and all these 3 areas meet. This is the reader. This is where the cube is. This is where the sun don't shine. In the 2 hemispheres, when you pull a mooner, you got both sides. You're the one living here. You're reading the book of 2 worlds. What are you going to choose? Here's the book on your head.
Interesting.
You're born into the ocean, into the Taurus. This over here. Okay, now I've gone very far, but without this, if you see 9, we see 9, right? 9 numbers here. I just want the 9 numbers. To make it fair, I can't chop this one in half. So I have this boot over here, 1, 2, 3, 4. If I have the lower boot equaling to 10, the upper boot equals to 30. The upper world is 3 times the lower world and connects here. These two pull into a station. It's 2 ships pulling into a station. These 2 areas are buoys in the middle of nowhere. When you join 2 ships together, it encompasses an area of space. Now that's the spider web in between. You can do whatever you want there.
Yeah.
So the snake connects itself from here. Do you remember the snake, the 2-headed snake and the 1-headed snake? Now I don't do any of the okay. So what happens is, you see the snake here, the 2-headed snake? This is the communication between the 2 hemispheres, but only out of your mouth can that one snake do anything wrong.
Interesting. You have always done amazing work since I've talked to you, and it's very interesting. And it's something that for people that have never heard about this or talked about this, it's that you have to take time to absorb what is encoded, because there's encoded information. I already know this. There's encoded information, galactically speaking, on a much bigger scale, but you're trying to get people to understand it in the languaging that you know. But there's definitely a galactic message in the drawings and the way you're setting it up. You're putting the stuff together. You're putting an interpretation of the way you understand it, because you're the one who created it from the information that you have. So when you get downloaded, you have a knack for creating this. Now, I couldn't do that. I'm not saying everybody has a different thing that they come to Earth with. You came to Earth with the ability to put all this together. This is part of what you do, and you know how to do it. I mean, you can sit here and watch it and love to look at the drawings and the pictures, and you actually narrate what you're doing, which I think is pretty amazing.
I'm just gonna. So, I mean, there's a lot of this stuff. One of the things, and if you're going to give me a little bit more time, one of the things I'd like to show that's very easy, and it's not the floor. I'm not talking about the floor. Right. I was talking about the cube, and if everybody always asks, what's 11, what's 22, what's 33? Have you ever heard of that before? What's 11, or right? Anybody ever talked about
11, the 12, you know, when all these things in the New Age community occurred over the years, it's the 11, it's the 12, all these events. I've heard of that. I know a lot.
Yeah, all the time that moves, right? All the time that moves is in the 11 event, right? In the 11 event, every single side, doesn't matter what side it is, forget it. If you're doing construction, in order to learn this, all you have to meet is have a whole room full of people that do things different. Only from their differences can you find what everybody's going to say about this. So every side is 9. So this equals to 54. Now we know that a cube comes together in 2 triangles, so it's 3 and 3. We have to remember that, which equals to 27. 2 houses of 27 that come together. The house of Christ. I don't want to say it, but the same numbers for that name, for matter, for power, is all in that name. And it also says, because the word ends in ST, like in first, it means it's divided between the 2 houses. The donut hole is the ocean. I'm not going to show that, but I'm just going to get into every side is 9, right? So let's start on side number 1. You have 1. So let's take off 1 area here. How many do we have left over?
Just looking at that, yeah, you can see, right?
Yeah, there's 9 here. Take away 1 equals 9. Take away 1 equals 8.
Yeah.
Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to go to the opposite side. 6, take away 9 is 3. So far, we're good?
Yeah, go ahead. I'm letting everybody just look at this and hear what you're saying.
So, okay. So when you had 3 over here that you didn't count, and 8 over here that you didn't count, you had 8 that you didn't see and 3 that you didn't see, you have 11 to 7 dots. And it does it on every side. It becomes 11, 11, 11. In this position, the pole is 11. But the ring is 11, 11, 22 on the ring, 22 to the ring and 11 to the pole. Anyways, that's, this comes from a game, but I know we're talking about extraterrestrials and or whatever, the UFOs, right? So anyways, this comes into my head. I'm uploaded every single day, every day, 24 hours a day for the last 20 years.
Yeah, I know you are. You're amazing. You're definitely like an intergalactic brain, and what you're creating is things that, when we have you on here, you show some very beautiful things and symmetry that I think it will teach people a few things. So it's always good to get that, because not only do we talk about the spiritual concepts of UFOs, meaning the space people and all that, but there's also the space people would understand this, because this comes from that galactic level of consciousness. And your consciousness is not just merely a 3D consciousness. If it was, you wouldn't be sitting here talking about this. You can do it just like somebody can talk about crop circles. My friend Colin Andrews, who is a friend of mine here in Connecticut, well-known crop circle researcher, he knows all the symmetry of crop circles. He's written many books about it. So there's a lot of these things. And in this case, it's not the same as a crop circle, but you're creating a tapestry of information that is, I think, important.
I take the crop circles. I really don't step with them. There's too much to do in it, because these crop circle is not one design. It's many designs.
Right,
If you want to
right.
move in an area space, you have to remove an area space that you can move to. So if you move two area spaces, you can move more combinations into that area space.
Yeah.
Does anybody know the numbers? If people are from the Universal Spirit Angel place, USA, Universal Spirit Angels, right? They come, anyways. I'm not going to tell you how it fits.
Yeah, right.
Because there's a design for it. Why it's the USA? The USA is it all even in the design, but
Right.
88022 on the 511, the day of Abel, because Abel is going to represent the key, which means 511, which is November 5th. Okay. The call-in number for that person, right? When you blow the horn, that person who's now up top in red, the guy with the, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
So his call-in number was 8820022. The Monopoly board, okay, this is it. You have 40 properties to go around. There's 22 areas to go to here. The reason is there's 4 squares. There's 4 cells and 2 cells for every property, totaling 22. Times 4 equals 88. The rim of this is 88, broken up into 22s. His number that just came in is at the top, is right here. What is he controlling? If you count these blocks all the way to the center, when you get to the bullseye, this stops over here on 6. This stops on 7. It's 61613. This is Mars. This is Earth. He is at the top right here, controlling all that is around him, all of the Mars planet. Mars and Earth are like this.
Yeah. Well, I come from Mars, so I can tell you a bit about that. You've probably heard me.
4 and 3. 4 and 3 is a 6 and 5, 11. It's the only one that's 7, 11 within its own. The void 6 to 3 is 9. The void 5 to 4 is 9. 99 is the IR letter. It what chops up the house. The 18, the 180 degrees and the 90 degree. Anyways, I get animate about it.
I know you do.
Yeah, it's just very exciting that this calculator is a schematic. There's different things you do. You don't need to use all the numbers, and every time you do something, there's a different result. So
I want to thank you, man, for coming up here.
Thank you very much. Much appreciated.
You're always welcome, because you have a story that is amazing. You spent over 20 years doing this. And so you're, you use the word expert would probably be taking it lightly. If you were in a classroom with 20 students at a university classroom, they'd be sitting there for 20 more hours just listening to you and showing them all these things. They'd say, I missed my other class. I was in the class with Mr. Tagpan and I missed my other class.
We rotate around this. We live on this. This is Rubik's Cube broken in half. It's 18 areas around one. The 19th year, everything starts over. This will talk about the 144,000, the number. Everybody gets one of these, and the value of this is 144,000, and there's one in every person. So go look at those numbers again in that book.
Yeah, interesting.
I can prove it. It's 26 cubes times 54 area spaces is 1404 or 1440. It's an explanation.
Wow, amazing.
Yeah, so anyway.
Okay.
No,
don't be sorry, man. Thank you so much for being here.
You're
You know,
welcome.
you're always welcome. You always add something because the show is really about disclosure, about galactic stuff. And part of the galactic stuff is not just seeing a spaceship; it's understanding the intergalactic things of the universe. And you put the tapestry together. And right, Martha says you're a genius. You are really a
Look what you
genius.
just did. Thank you very much. You see, when you guys, when you talk, I hear a word, and right away I saw something. Oh my God. The first two letters of galactic. You remember I said we have to join the two hemispheres together, but you join by your birth? Well, in the word galactic, GA represents silver. It represents two sides. The L is one wing. That's the
See?
first time. So every word you speak, the alphabet was made to fit into the numbers. It's a nine system, the
Yeah.
whole alphabet. Anyways, okay,
You
I'll
know,
let you
so
go.
someone said before you go, someone said you're a code breaker. I know what that means. You really are a code breaker. You break things down. You put it in terminologies before you go that people like Earth-based words, but really you're a code breaker, like a galactic code breaker that came here in this human spacesuit that you have with a beard, and you're here to break the code, and you're a code breaker, man. So hey, thank you so much for coming up here.
You're welcome. Thank you.
All right,
Thank you.
many blessings to you,
Okay.
Mr.
I just to let
Tacpan.
you know that if they want to find me, I'm Mr. Tackbans. You can look me up on Google. I have a
Uh,
YouTube channel, but I prefer TikTok all the same.
Yeah,
I prefer to
TikTok,
be
and
you.
you can follow them on TikTok. Just follow them. I'm sure you have stuff on your page there too. All right, man. Thanks for being on here.
Good
Always.
night. Good night.
All
Good
right.
night.
All
Thanks.
right.
Yes,
All
thank you.
right. All right. Some good stuff. Some good stuff here, brothers and sisters. It's amazing. Whenever I have him on here, he's amazing. He really has some knowledge that is quite amazing to me. And if you're just coming into the show, this is why this is not your nuts and bolts UFO show. We're not showing you little, things that are on the side of a spaceship that's metal. He's definitely, he is amazing, very interesting person. And I've had him on before, and he has really wonderful content. So, Mr. Tackman, thank you so much. Tackpans, thank you so much for being with us tonight on the show. And I want to show a video of what I think is an amazing piece of footage from Orlando, Florida, from January 19th. I don't know what's going to happen when I do this. I'll show it for a minute or two, and I want to say this is for entertainment purposes only, just in case the algorithm gets kind of weirded out on me. So I'm going to show this video, and I think it's safe to say it's for entertainment purposes only. Now you're going to see something here that's going to kind of blow your mind. Let me see if I can bring it up. Let's see here. I am going to show this to you. We'll call it a Dior bag, which is a terminology that's been used here. Let me switch the camera. I don't know what's going to happen here, but I hope everything goes well here. I'm about to show you something that is really important. Let me see if I can do this here. Hold it. Give me 1 second. I'm seeing if I could play this. Let's see, can I play it on here? Hopefully I could. Oh yeah, here it is. I'm going to try to play this for you. I got to take this here. You're going to see something. Okay, the effects here. I got to bring that off of there. Now get ready for this. This is for entertainment purposes only. Check this out. This is Orlando, Florida, January the 19th at night. This person recorded this. Look at this thing. I mean, this is unbelievable. This is for entertainment purposes only. Here, this is Encounters. This is our UFO segment. This is a Dior bag. So if you've never seen the Dior bag, this is using the code word Dior bag. And watch this thing. They spent a few minutes recording it. This is going to be on my main page. I contacted the person regarding it, and it's like a cross almost. It's amazing. I told you I was going to show you some good footage tonight, and but this thing was pretty amazing. And this is for entertainment purposes only. You're watching encounters. You know, we don't fool around here. We, you know, almost, let's see if it'll repeat itself. And if you're missing any part of it, this is for entertainment purposes only. The reason why the orb bags are coming here now, it's to get us ready for contact. So they're going to see many more Dior bags coming towards Earth, you know, and that to me is really essentially important. So as you're watching the Dior bag, look how beautiful it is. Pretty amazing. Really amazing stuff here. Hear it again. I want so people don't miss it. Here it is again. If you missed it. Dior bags can come in fleets of Dior bags or just one Dior bag. Okay, I love this. I mean, this is, you know, now this is real footage. This is from Orlando, Florida. Yeah, Merkaba, Guardian, really, really good. It looks like a Merkaba, like a Star of David, you know. Really amazing stuff here. You know, this is one of the better Dior bags I've seen. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I haven't seen the egg video. I'd like to see it, Ellie. I have not seen that. Yeah, like the Stay by Belly, yeah, like the Star of Bethlehem. That's the first thing I thought about. It looked like the Star of Bethlehem. Let me go back to my green screen here. And we're gonna, so it's pretty amazing stuff. I had to show that to you because I think it's important. You know, when we're talking about disclosure and we're getting into these things, we want to. So that is like there might be one more video tonight I'll show, but that video, that Dior bag, is like the best footage I've seen. That'll be on my main page. I'll be downloading it onto the main page, and please share. It is cosmic, Christy. It was definitely breathtaking, completely. I want to welcome everybody who jumped in on the show during the video. Please stick around. The show's on till 1 a.m. this morning, East Coast. You're watching Encounters. You know, it's funny how a video brings all these people in. A good video. But this is a show, so please, if you're interested in the subject or you're new, I know you're going to jump all over TikTok land, but stick around here. Enjoy the program. Let's see. But Billy says Florida has huge hangars underground. Interesting. Hey, Scoobs. I heard those types of orbs are angel powered. You know, Marlene, they might be. Wonder Woman. Okay, let me see. Wonder Woman. I'll go to your thing, Wonder Woman. Let me see here and see if we can pull up your video. Give me a second, Wonder Woman. Let's see here. Okay, let me see what happens here. And I'm going to go back. Wonder Woman, let's see. Wonder Woman has a video that I think I'm going to. Okay, let's see here. There is. I'm looking. Okay, so there is a video on the 12th that she recorded. Okay, I think I found the video. I think we'll show it. Let me make sure. Wonder Woman, was that the only video or is there another video? I'm looking at it right now. Let's see here. December 20th. Let's see. So I do see a video here. I'm going to go to it. Is it the video that you recorded sitting in my car looking up at the sky on January the 12th? The latest one. Okay, January 12th. We're going to show her video. Let's see. Also, we're going to bring you up here Kimberly, we'll bring you up here if you want to come up. We'll show your video on the screen here for everyone to see. And I've got it right in front of me here. Hey, good evening. How are you?
Hi, good. How are you?
Good. I've got your video from January 12th. Is that the one we're looking at?
Yes, sir.
Okay, we're going to
Now,
show that video.
last time you tried it, it didn't work, and I was
Oh, this will work this time. I've
okay.
got the video right here. So let me just do this here. We're going to flip my camera. And this is, I call it a Dior bag, just so we're safe here. Let me see. Let's do this here. Watching Encounters, we're going to see another video. This is a Wanda woman, and let's do this here. So get ready for some more footage here. Let me bring this over here to the camera. Okay, we're going to show the video now. Can you narrate where it was that you recorded this? So we're going to show it right now. It should
I
work.
had returned from town, and I got back home. I felt like there was an energy above my house. Um, there it
Yeah,
is.
okay, that's amazing. So you zoomed in pretty good on this thing. Can you point out where the light is? Is it the light that's radiating in the middle there, the circular thing?
Um, well, I was mostly zooming into the lights above. I had no idea that. Um, do you see how it's moving? But
Yeah, yeah.
it's like scanning the top of my house.
Wow.
Um, I didn't see that with my own eyes. Had I just felt something,
Yeah.
and just let the phone.
Is that right there? One of the lights, the one that's circular?
Yes.
Okay.
Now I could see that, but little did I know that really the action was to the right. But my bedroom window is just right below that. I don't know if you can zoom out, but
I can zoom out. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
um, my bedroom window's to the
So
right.
are there two lights there? There's one diagonally. As you zoom out, there's
There
a
it
light.
is.
There's like there it is. There it looks like there's three lights up there. Two or three of them.
Yes, right. And
And then
so
we zoomed in on them.
that square, like right below there, that's my
Yeah.
bedroom window.
Okay.
Hmm.
Wow. Pretty amazing. And how long did the sighting last for you on the 12th of January?
It was about 20, 30 minutes before I felt okay to go
Wow.
inside. Yeah.
20 to 30 minutes, folks, watching this outside. And that's amazing. So, how much did you record? Did you record a whole bunch of stuff or just did you edit it or what did you do?
Yeah, I mean, well, when I recorded it, I was just I was looking, just feeling the energy up there, and then I went back to it. Um, I try not to use my phone a whole lot, just to be in a moment. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I know it was there, but when you go back in your phone and you go to your videos, if
Yeah,
you mess with the exposure,
yeah.
and I increase the exposure and the shadows. That's
Oh
all I
wow.
did, and then I saw that. That was pretty incredible to
That
me.
that is stunning. Like somebody said, that is absolutely amazing footage. Wow. Really good footage. And is that the first time you saw anything like that in your life, or is that
No, I mean like that. Well, yeah,
yeah,
that
that would be
was
for me,
pretty
I'd be
personal because I felt like it I wasn't in fear at all,
yeah, yeah,
you
no.
know. But it was interesting to see what really is hovering above me. I don't know what all of it means, but I wasn't scared.
No, you
I was
shouldn't
a
be. You
little.
you you would know, right? You're the one recording it, so why would you be scared if there was did you feel like they were watching you
Um, I
in
mean,
a way?
sort of. I mean, sort of like, did I miss my, ride on the spaceship? I mean,
Did you miss her? That is a good question. No, you
I
probably
mean,
didn't.
wait, I'm down here looking at you in the car, but
Right.
it was pretty
It probably
fascinating.
Yeah, they probably knew you were watching them. I mean, I have a feeling there's a connection. I mean, to get more deeper, I would say probably that's a connection for you, and that they are connecting with you on some level. I bet you'll see them again. I wouldn't
Yeah.
doubt it.
I mean,
Yeah.
I feel like they're here all the time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's
Interesting.
it's
Interesting.
cool. I've never been, I guess, that close or,
Yeah.
encounter. And my mother has been seeing, things out of her window
Your
as
mom.
well. Yeah. It's just
Is
me
your
and my
mom?
mom.
Oh,
Yeah.
you both live together. So she's been seeing these objects too?
Yeah. Yeah.
Interesting. How long has she been seeing them for?
Well, since I've been making her come out and look at them,
Really?
it's
And
been a year. I mean, a year, a good year.
good year. So this has
Yeah.
been going on for at least a year now, correct?
Uh-huh. Not quite
That
this close, but yes,
not this close.
definitely.
Oh, I
We've
mean, you know
had
what? Now, yeah,
holograms or
yeah.
holographs or whatever. Like they've been in our yards, and
Now, when you say in your yard, so tell us about that.
well, um, if you go on my page and look back, I mean, I posted it. It was interesting to witness. Mom and I are out there. We're looking. She sees something different. I try to narrate what I'm seeing.
Yeah,
But there was definitely some little. It looked like Teletubbies, honestly.
Teletubbies. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. You had Teletubby sightings.
Well, but they were all like and there was three of them in a circle, and they're like talking, and then there's some walking. But we have quite a bit of activity around here.
Yeah, I think that you have some galactic stuff going on. I think that you're being contacted by space people or space beings of some sort that are positive. Um, that's interesting.
I hope so.
No, no, I read energy on here, and my reading of your energy is they're space intelligences that are communicating with you.
Well, I've welcomed them with open
Yeah,
arms.
no, I know you do. Yeah, they probably know. They're not abducting anybody. What you're seeing are very high vibrational beings that are operating in very, very advanced type of craft that go beyond any earth-based understanding. So yeah, you're not having anything like that. I get very beautiful energy coming from your video, and I can tell you, because I do read energy, that this is nothing but good stuff that you and your mom are going through.
Good.
This is the kind of stuff, this is disclosure. This is better than Dr. Greer's stuff. This is disclosure. This is the real stuff that people need to understand watching my show. These are the things that people like Wanda recording it, documenting it. This is the good stuff. Absolutely.
I'm glad you enjoy it.
Yeah, I do.
It's fascinating.
Yeah. Hey,
It's
Wanda,
hopeful.
it is hopeful. And you know what? You have to always go with your own instincts when you see something. What's really important is that when you have a sighting like this and it's definitely happening, if
Mm-hmm.
people don't know a lot about the subject, they're going to I'm trying to flip the camera here. Wait a minute, did I flip it? Am I back? Let's see here. I think here we go. They're going to question, what you're saying because they might not know. But that video, if you go on Wander's page, if you want to watch it again after the show, you can watch it. And yeah, keep on recording. If you see stuff like that, document it, post it on your thing because if you're having that kind of activity, it definitely should be recorded. People should definitely know about it. Um, Someone's saying I think it's NAE11. So what's going to happen is so people know things that we are getting ready for contact. We're getting ready for massive contact of star people, star beings. And they are here now. And we're going to start seeing that kind of relevant thing happen as we go more and more into 2025. Forget all the Earth based problems right now. If you want to get away from all that stuff and know about the cosmic, this is where it's happening on the encounters, like with Wanda and other people who are documenting and videotaping. It's up to everybody out there to take the time with your cameras on your phone to go out there And if you see something interesting like Wanda's recorded, document it, record it, date it. These are the things I want to see now. I want to see people all over the world, because I have people watching this all over the planet. Dan Larsley, thank you for the gift. You can do this like she's doing. You can go out there and record. You can meditate. And if you learn how to do the telepathic meditations, you could probably have visitations by very higher level consciousness. And I think that is, that's really important to do. Hey, Wanda, thank you. Any last
Well, you're welcome.
words
And
of wisdom?
I just want to say real quick, Commander, thank you so much for having this platform, because I've followed you forever. And you've always encouraged positive encounters, and there's nothing to be afraid of.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's a
And
good
yeah,
time. And all you got to do is feel the energy, and then, record. You don't have to see it right away, but if you feel it, record it, and then go back, and you're not crazy. It's just cool.
yeah, it is. It is cool. And
So
if you've never had an experience like Wanda, I've always been the 3 years I've been here and on my radio show platform for 21 years. I've always, we know that there's different levels on the subject here, but I've always been one because of the fact that I know as a starseed, I come from Mars, I come from off planet, I'm having the human experience, and I've done things here to help people as well as talk about and show video, have people show their videos. This is disclosure. If all the major networks had, like in their segment of all the Earth-based news, would show a segment on people having interactions with different types of objects that are not from Earth, it would change. It would shake the foundations of these big companies that own these TV stations around the world. But I think that because they're not doing it, that's why there are people like me with a background in media, radio and TV broadcasting, and also being a starseed and a contactee. I can bring all this together on this show. That's why this show is number one, because I do bring this understanding together and I know about the subject. So, hey, Wanda, woman, thank you so much.
thank you. Have a good night.
All right, you're a blessing. Thank you, everybody. Wanda Woman, thank you so much. Let's do this here. I'm going to bring her down very gently here. There we go. And if you wish to share anything, any video, you can send it to me at my email, which Ashley has been posted. So you can definitely do that. And I'm going to pin it. So if you if you want to email me your footage. If you've got some new footage going on, I want to see it. I want to take a look at it. I want to examine it. I want to review it. Let me see what we've got in queue here. Red Moti. Okay, let's do this. A friend of our show. We'll bring another guest up on the air. In the air, on the air, up in the air, UFO. Hey, good evening. Welcome.
Yes, long time.
Hey, good to have you back. It's been a while. How have you been?
You know me, staying in the sky.
Yep. So, well, it's good to see you, brother. And what's happening? It's been a while. Tell us what's going on. I mean, everything's been so crazy lately.
Well, you know me, I'm always catching some. So let me just go ahead and show it to you.
Okay, we're going to see some good stuff here. You're watching Encounters. Please join us. And we're going to see some more activity here.
Hold up. Let's see.
And everything we're doing here is for entertainment purposes only. And this is our, as you get your camera ready.
Yeah, I'm trying to get a close-up here.
Hey, Linda, good to see you. Welcome to the show. Dwayne, Pablo, welcome.
Close-up here. Maybe I should go outside.
Could you go outside with the camera?
Yeah, let me go. Let me see something.
Yeah, I think that's the better thing to do, especially if you're going to show some footage here. I think going outside would be pretty cool. While he's going outside, you're watching Encounters. I'm your host, CmdrAleon. I'm a contactee. I'm a starseed. I'm a person involved in radio and broadcasting for a lot of years. I'm on sabbatical from an NPR station. Hey, Darren, good to see you. Everybody else, Britt, welcome. Fred Brooks, welcome to our show. All the people coming in Father Time. Welcome, Lil C. Hey, Piss Poor, welcome. Good to see you, Mickey the Mouse. Welcome. And okay. And I know it must be cold out there, I'm sure, but I know you.
where I'm at.
Yeah. So we'll see
You
what
know, I'm out
activities up there in the sky in a
I'm
moment.
out in Ohio.
Yep.
If you take a look at my page after y'all get off of here, you can see it more indefinite.
And we're going to see when it goes out is this object and narrate for us what we're looking at and what's happening with that.
You can't be possibly looking at a starship, but it could be something else.
Yeah.
But it's pretty clear out here where I'm at.
Yeah. And do you have a chart like a star chart, which you know those star charts you can download on your app, and there's an app that shows you where everything is positioned on the sky. Oh, I think we're losing them.
I believe so.
There you go. There you go.
Let me see something. Around.
You've got snow on the ground there.
So we out here. So we out here, yeah, man. We got big snow out here. So I'm out here in my backyard. As you can see, I'm
And this is the object.
right.
So tell us about that. So tell us what we're looking at. Is that the object?
Yes, this is it right here.
Okay. And
I want to walk over.
Yeah.
My neighbors are pretty cool, so they ain't gonna say too much, but this is the object right here.
Mm-hmm.
And you can see it on my page.
And is that object always there, or does it move? Can you tell us a little bit about that? And since you've been observing it?
No, this one moves.
It does.
Yeah, this one moves. It does. It does more than just move, because you can tell like these are probably stars back there and back. This is not. Those over there are stars.
Right.
This is playing this day.
Yeah, and that's really bright.
Yes, that's not a star.
Right. And have you map charted it with one of those apps, that star chart maps that actually, as you move your camera, it tells you what's there?
Not yet, but I'm pretty sure that I can get it because I have the Big Dipper and the Little Dipper is really close to me. Mm-hmm. So I'm like outside, walking around. There's a lot of like.
Yeah, Lois says there's an app called Star Walk that actually does that. Look at that. So tell us about that right there. Don't move the camera right there. What are we looking at above the light?
Like these are like stars. That's what I'm interested in.
Yeah, tell us about that one, and how long have you been observing that specific light?
This one is the one that I have on my page, but it doesn't always be here. It goes over there. It be over here. It sits over the top of my house.
So it stays in one position for a while, and then it moves to another position, correct?
Nothing over my house now. Like
right.
That is over there, and it does not always be right here. It's over there sometimes. It's over here sometimes.
Yeah.
Then I got one that's over my head, and it's orange.
It's orange. So which one? Now, what about this object? Can we go slow so people can really observe it? So let's go. What's that one right there? Let's stick with that for just a bit. What are we looking at there?
This one is orange. I don't believe it's not always there either. That one is orange. I don't know specifically what it is.
Yeah.
I haven't really did a close up on this one, but that one for sure is not. That's not. I got that on my page right now. I was going live, so I have my close up camera. I have my other camera, so
I
will go closer to it, and it's actually spinning.
When you say it's actually spinning, can you tell us how you know that to be happening?
I just went live on my page.
On your page.
And I filmed it.
You filmed it spinning. So were you able to, when you were filming it, were you able to zoom in on the object and see it spinning?
Oh, yeah.
Interesting.
It's on my page. It's another orange star, like where you see this one. This
Yeah.
it's an orange star right here,
Yeah.
like right there next to it.
Yeah. So the one on your page, one after I get off my show, I'm going to look at it. So I can look at the recording you recorded of this thing spinning.
Oh yeah, right.
Interesting. I'll definitely look at that.
Yeah, if you see my page right now, like if you see my page right now,
Yeah.
it's I just filmed it about 10 minutes ago.
Let me. I have my other thing here. Let me go to.
Like
I'm going to my
a lot
search
of
thing here.
it's a lot of activity where I am. So like
Yeah.
if you, I can't really, 'cause I want to be able to
And
zoom
for
in, but it won't let me zoom in.
yeah. Let me see if I could. I'm going off of here. We're gonna try to go to his page. I want to see the spinning object here. Let me get out of this. And
Yeah,
now I'm kind of.
you know I don't be with the telling no fibs and nothing like that, man.
Yeah.
Cause
Yeah.
too much going on right now for people to be like trying to set
Yeah.
up your eye and get some of this fake. Like I know what they look like because I've seen them up close.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, I told you a couple of my stories, so you know my stories.
Oh yeah. Absolutely. So I'm gonna put in your. I'm putting your name here in here, and I'm going to go to your page. And if I go there and I see the spinning thing, we're going to show it on my live here. And let me see here. Uh, yeah, I think we can do it. We're going to probably try to show that video because I have an extra. I have my iPad here. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, it's been cold out there a little bit, but I appreciate going out there.
Oh man, I gotta get it because this is what I do. You know, people don't believe in certain things, and you know, I've seen a lot. So when I see it, I know it. I show
Yeah.
it.
Yep. Yep. I'm going to go backwards here. Let's see if I could. I'm going to try to get this here. Let's see. That's not what I wanted to do. We'll see if we could get into where I can take a look at this here. I'm just trying to. Oh, here we go. So we're going to see if we can get it in here. And I'll just type in the other part of your name. It should pop up on the screen. And you're watching Encounters while I'm doing this here, folks. You're watching Encounters. Let's see. And I think we're almost there. Let me just see if I can do this again. And let's see what happens here. NEF. All right. I did find it now. Oh, yeah. I'm going to show. Oh, yeah. You got some good video here, man. Let's see here.
Yeah.
Now, which video am I going to show them? Am I showing them? You have one here that was 6 days ago that's spinning. Is that the one?
No, either one. I got a recent one. I just posted.
Okay, let me see. Where is that one? I see you have one that's posted 24 minutes ago.
Yep.
All right, let's show them that video, folks. I'm going to show you a video. I've got a video he's documented. You're going to see this. This is different than what we were seeing outside. You'll see this object. This is pretty amazing.
Yeah, it's the same object.
Yes, but you got this thing like really close up, and you can see what it is. Not a drone silence. This is very, very interesting. Let me flip the camera.
It also left. Like earlier, I meant to get it because it was closer.
Yeah.
It was in another spot, so I meant to get it again, but it moved. It was gone.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh man,
okay. Check this out. This is the video right here, and this is for entertainment purposes only. This is a close-up video of this thing. You can see it moving. It's spinning. Look at this, everybody.
Yes, that's it. It's still there. It's probably gonna be gone in maybe a couple hours, maybe an hour or two. But it comes and goes.
Now that's really good footage right there. That's pretty crazy. Look at that thing. It's spinning. It's grainy because a lot of times when people record stuff, it's not. The cameras can only do what they can do, but beyond being grainy, it's really good footage. Really good footage. Look at this.
Looking at it now, I'll try to get it a close up of it. but it's like not. Let me get a close up with this
Yeah,
camera.
and this is for entertainment purposes only. You're watching encounters, and that bright object, is that the one that you recorded earlier?
Yep, that's the same object right there.
Wow. So there's the object in real time. This is the recording of the object. If you're not watching this show right now, folks, you're missing
Like
on all the stuff going on here.
like I can put it outside the window, and you can see like everything else in the sky.
Yeah,
One,
this
two,
is crazy.
and you see nothing else.
Wow.
This,
Amazing footage people have tonight. Amazing footage. Great stuff. Lilith, right. Absolutely. This is what part of we do here on the show. I just recently decided to start showing footage on here on encounters because I think people need to see real footage that's current. And when you record something like this, in your part of the world, in the United States, people need to see it. And I encourage people all over the world, in Europe, wherever you are, come forward with your recordings. We'll show them on here so people can see them.
I think another one just appeared over here. You can see if it get any brighter, but you can see that one right there. It's bright.
Someone's asking you, Shelby says, have you ever experienced anything telepathic with them?
Oh yeah.
You have?
Yeah, I do it all the time.
Can you share what that's like for this person in my audience who asked the question? What is that communications like with them?
For me, I usually wouldn't tell people this. I would tell like all this, but usually I pray about 5 times a day. So I pray
Okay.
5 times a day. I do meditation about 3, 4 times, just
Yeah.
frequently. So I'm always practicing or whatever, my meditations and prayer. I'm a real light working person. You know what I'm saying? I come from a dark place, so you
Yeah.
know,
Yeah. Yeah.
for me to be where I'm at now today is
It's a beautiful thing,
a beautiful thing. So
because that's the galactic part of you that finally came through, and
yeah,
that's the you that you are.
I do so. And it's with the first like when you encounter something like this really, really close, if it's like really, really close to you, you
Yeah.
can actually feel it. It's like a vibration.
Yeah.
It's like you get like this humming, like feeling, like I can't really explain the feeling, but it's like an anointing feeling, like to come over you.
It's nothing you can put into words because I know I've been there. You can't put into words. It's something that just hits you. It's a feeling that's without words, but it's a lot of when you have that encounter with the space people and you're seeing their object or whatever, you can feel the energy of love come to you, right?
Yeah, yeah. Like it's not a scary feeling. Once you see it up close or you see it more close, like it's probably gonna blow your mind a little bit because you're not gonna be used to seeing that, or
Yeah,
like you're
yeah,
not gonna be able to grasp whether it's real or it's a reality.
yeah.
But I mean, when you used to seeing it for years, I've been seeing these things since I've been 9 years old. I've told you my stories,
Yeah,
so
yeah, I know, yeah. So, like me, you've had many years. For me, I've been seeing since the '60s when I was a kid and had the star people in a spaceship. You've heard that story, and
yeah,
I never forgot it. Now, if it was a dream, I said always I should forget this dream if it happened in a few days. But you don't forget. If I don't forget something now in my life now at this time in 2025, no dream lasts that long in your consciousness with distinct knowledge of who the people are that you were visually seeing on a spaceship.
yeah. And you don't it's you don't forget it. Like you don't forget what you see or whatever. Like because like you just don't forget it. It sticks with you. Like when you see it, you won't forget it. Like I seen something recently, like 2, 3 months ago. I seen it with my grandmother. My grandmother was here. She could verify it. It was a
Yeah,
weird object. My aunts and them could verify it. They just sleep and everything right now. So, but like me and my grandmother was riding, and we seen a big red object come out of the sky, and it was about 4 houses long. I'm telling you, it was humongous.
yeah, absolutely. You can't make those things up. If they want to make contact with you, they're going to do it on their own terms.
Oh yeah,
and
stop it.
you know,
There's no stopping it.
you can't stop it. You know, we know that. A lot of people here watching around the world know that. People that have had maybe similar experiences that haven't come forward yet, hearing your story, maybe that'll help them come forward and realize that we have this love experience happening with the space intelligences, which are beautiful people. And they're, and what they're really doing is they've been preparing us for years. Like since you were a kid, you've been prepared for this. And now as an adult, you are really elevated in your consciousness where you know that when contact happens, you know.
Yeah. I was just saying orbs, beings. I told you about the ship that I seen when I was 17.
Yeah.
It could have been about 200-300 feet over. It was about a mile long. I'm telling you, it was big.
Yeah, see, that would blow my mind in a good way. I mean, I'm sure it blew your mind when you told that story. I remember, nothing can blow your mind more than that.
He's seen it as well.
And I believe you'll see it again as we get closer through this year. There'll be, larger ships that you're connected with the beings that are space people. You'll have it. You'll record it because you're meant to be one of those people on the planet to document this. And you already know that. I didn't have to tell you that. You already know it. Hazen, they come into the dream, I think, Hazen. So I think what happens is they come into the dream, what I call, people heard me say the word cosmic dream. So when they come into the dream, they want you to think it's a dream, but what they're doing is they're coming into the dream to communicate with you. And that's what you're going to find out as we go through this year. I think a lot of you viewing this all over the world to show, oh, he disappeared. Well, that was weird. Strange things are happening as we're talking about contact, aren't they? We talk about contact. My friend from Ohio disappeared. No, he didn't get abducted. He has positive contact. Wouldn't that be interesting, Daniel, if he got beamed up during the show? Only on this show could strange things happen. Now, it could be he lost power on his phone. I'm trying to think of all the logical reasons he just disappeared, right? The commander's thinking of logical reasons. And we were really talking about the spaceships. We were talking about the space people. Let me see. Is he here? Let's see. I think it was just something else that happened. No, he's not here. We're going to bring another guest up. Now, his phone could have died. Nasty Banks, I want to think logically too. I'm sure he's good. He's doing good. Now, look, if he was taken on a spaceship, I'm sure he's fine. I think the space people might have taken him up on a spaceship. Do I follow the History Channel? I don't really follow any channel. I've over the years watched different programs on the channel. Half Pint, you believe they got him. It'll be interesting when he comes back on another night and says, I was taken on a spaceship. He's totally disappeared. I mean, seriously, folks, he's totally disappeared. Now, it could be his phone. I think maybe his phone might have been low on power. That's possible. And no paranormal discussion, folks. We're going to, I'm going to just think that it's just his phone. No matter what it was, it's all good. If he was taken on a spaceship, because now my consciousness can go all over the place on this thing. If he was taken on a spaceship, that's right. He paused his phone. And then minutes later, poof, he disappeared. And he's a great guest. He's been on my show. I'm sure he's fine. Lucky Star, recorded tonight driving home. Lucky Star, we're going to have to check you out. Lucky Star. Let's see, Lucky Star. I'm going to go to people that are telling me they have footage. Lucky Star says, where is Lucky Star? I'm going to try putting in Lucky Star's name here. So Lucky Star. Okay, I'm going to follow you. I don't know. I'm going to follow you so I can actually find your stuff. So Lucky Star, follow me back. And I'm trying to see. Okay, there you are, Lucky Star. Oh, okay, wow. We're going to see some more video here. Lucky Star, thank you. This video was taken 1 hour ago. This is new footage 1 hour ago, folks. I appreciate it. We're going to bring more guests up in a little bit. Lucky Star, let me see if I can bring you up here. Where are you? Lucky Star, where are you? Let me see here. I got your video here. I'm going to show it. Lucky Star, we're going to bring you up as a guest. Come on up. And we're going to show your video too here. Let me just get some apple cider here. You're watching Encounters. This has been a great night of people sharing videos from all over the place. This is the #1 spiritual UFO talk show. And we're going to have our video news segment here. And Lucky Star, if you go into the multi-guest option, now that you're following me, you can come up and I'll bring you up here. You'll see the two little icons, Lucky Star, if you can come up here. Oh, hey, Red Bow, you're back. We'll bring you, I want to thank you, Red Bow. What happened to your phone? You disappeared. You okay? Apple cider. Okay. I got caught in a web. You got caught in a web. Oh, okay. Oh, good to have you back, brother. Thank you so much for sharing that story too. Thank you so much. Now, this is coming from 1 hour ago. This footage is, and where, Lucky Star, what state are you located in if you're not up here? Lucky Star, where are you? Last night I've had contact. RD722, 1954. I'm going to bring you up after I show the footage. RD722. I'm going to follow you, brother. RD, turn your setting from private RD to public so I can follow you. And also go into the multi-guest option for my TikTok. Go in there and I'll bring you up here to talk about contact here on the show. We're going to show this video now. And Lucky Star, can you tell me what state you're in? And hey, Tom, good to see you. Tom in Pennsylvania. I've got some videos on my orb coming to my jar and disappearing. Interesting. Hey, you're in Glendale, Arizona. Okay, we're going to show this. Lucky Star, I want to try to bring you up here. I just pressed the guest button. Can you press the thing? I'll bring you up here on the program to talk about this if you can get up here. Or go to the multi-guest option if you're not driving. All right, we're going to bring up, we're going to try to do this. I'll show you the video here. Yeah, Glendale, Arizona. We're going to bring this footage on here now. You're watching Encounters. And let me flip the camera. Once again, this is going to be amazing. We're going to go into here and switch the camera. This is from Glendale, Arizona about an hour ago. And this is from Lucky Star. Again, she's driving. You'll see the object. Take a look. I know there's some bright light there. There's an object out there. You can see it. But she's driving. Glendale, Arizona. There's conventional light there. The object's above the bright light. It's in the sky. Okay. Let me see if we could. You can see the object. I'll bring it out more. You see, there it is, right there in between the conventional lights. You see the object? And this is from Glendale, Arizona. She was on the highway and she recorded the object as she's driving. See it? With the 3 lights in the background over the mountain. I'm going to narrate this for everybody. Okay? Look how big that thing is. Massive. If that thing was over the highway, I believe that thing would be massive. Absolutely massive. This is definitely like right on the money footage from tonight. This is from tonight. This is the kind of stuff that's happening, folks. People are recording things all over the place right as they're watching the show. An hour ago, she recorded in Glendale, Arizona. This is what you're seeing here. This is why my show is so important, because we're showing you people's footage here. Look at that. If it wasn't for those two lights on the conventional level that are blocking it, you can see the object out there. If she was out there where that is, away from the highway, I bet she would have a massive sighting of a very large ship. Let's see here. MC797, we'll bring you up in a little bit here. The person that had contact, I'm going to bring that person up. Yeah, Hang Fan, you will. Just make sure you got your phone charged up. You're out in an area where it's not too much light, and spend your time focusing and meditating. You'll definitely see them. Sweetie says a lot of them in the Glendale area. A lot of them in the Glendale area of Arizona. That's interesting. You know, and this is pretty good considering she's driving. They're driving a car or a vehicle, and you can see the object right there in between the big bright light. You see it in between the lights. It's moving. These are not this is not man-made. If you think all the UFOs are man-made, then you're negating the fact that there are spaceships coming from beyond our planet and from within our Earth. No, not all UFOs are man-made. We do have reverse engineered technology, but we also have a lot of non-terrestrial activity right now going on around the planet. Someone's saying any sightings in the Chicago area, Brother Dread 7826. There have been people in Chicago area have had sightings in Illinois, so I don't know exactly who they are, but I'm sure there are people out there that have had sightings in the state of Illinois, Chicago area around the Great Lakes. Yeah, Silence. The Air Force have had many sightings. They've actually intercepted or tried to intercept over the last 70 years non-terrestrial objects. You're near Akron, Ohio, Artie. We're going to bring Artie up in a minute here. And Lucky Star, thank you. I'm going to definitely save the footage. Let me go back here and get the lights back on here. You're watching Encounters. I'm definitely going to share that on my main page. By morning, I'll post it on my Ashtar Command Spaceship News, and we'll share it on the main page. Let me just get here. You're watching Encounters, the late night show. Artie, we're going to bring you up. Let me see, Artie and Lucky Star. Thank you for bringing that to my attention. We're going to bring Artie. If you change your setting to public, I can bring you up here live, or go into my multi-guest option. You'll see the little icon on your screen of two little people, two different colors. If you press that, I can bring you up. You'll see a guest thing. It says guests and hosts and all that somewhere on your screen. Just press that and just do that, and I can bring you up here to talk about your encounter that you've had. I'd love to hear your story. And that goes for anybody else around the world right now who's watching this show here. If you've had any video footage of stuff you're recording right now in the last few days of spaceships from other planets, anything unusual out there that you're recording related to this, you can definitely come up on the show if you have enough followers. Tell me what your page is. If you have a TikTok page, well, you obviously have a TikTok page. And if you put it on your page, we can take a look at the footage and show it on here on the show tonight. Okay? And Peter, you're right. Peter's response is, no, they aren't ours because they defy, they really defy our law of gravity pretty much. The man-made ones, Matthew, are pretty much reverse technology. Some of them are what you call triangular craft. Places like Area 51, places like that have some of the reverse engineered technology, and people have over the years seen the Earth-based craft. The Earth-based craft will have no kind of real feel of energy coming like if you had a real experience with an intergalactic spaceship, or UFO from another planet, you would feel the energy, vibrational frequency. With an Earth-based reverse engineered craft, you feel absolutely nothing. You know it's ours. But there are a lot of these are from outer space. Let's see, MC797. Let me see. You have to be number one. You have to be over 18 when you come on the show. No smoking on the show. No drinking. No drunks. No paranormal discussion. No politics, and no religion, and no cursing. So let me just see. MC797 wants to come up here. We'll see who, and also the person in Akron. If you can change your setting, we can get you up here. DWE85.
How you doing, sir?
Yeah, we're doing good. I know you over 18.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and tell us where you are, and tell us what you want to share on encounters tonight.
Well, I'm CJ, by the way. I don't really go public on anything, but I've seen a lot of things. I have a lot of videos, but I really didn't want to go public or try to say anything because I thought nobody would have believed in me. But I have sent you some emails. I don't know if you've seen them.
I haven't seen them. I'll have to take a look. If you send me after the show, send me another email. I'm getting a lot of UFO footage emails, so I'll definitely take a look at it for sure.
Yeah,
tell us at least one of the things that you've seen and you recorded for people around the world that you feel is important.
I have like 4 of them. One of them is just for you guys to see when it's like far, but some of them it's like it goes day by days, and it's like a time set where every day I'll have this time in my head to go outside out of nowhere. I'll just go outside and then just stand outside, and then when I look up, I'm seeing it's like a show. For me, it's like a show. It's like they want to show me, and I'm looking, and they're showing me, and I'm recording. I'm on the phone with my cousin, and that's my witness too because he's seen everything, and it was just crazy. It was just crazy, and I have videos of every one of them.
How many years have you been seeing these? Because I always find it interesting when I look at the years of people been. When did it start happening for you?
Right. It's been only a year, but long ago I've been talking about it, but it's been a year since that's been happening. But it's like I have dreams about it too. Way before that, way before December. Let's say November. I was having dreams about these UFOs in the sky, like they came. It's like a mothership, and it was like a lot of UFOs coming out of it. It's like I was in Texas. Yeah, I was in Texas. It's like I'm in Texas, and I walk out my auntie's house. I be going to Texas to my auntie's house, and then I walk out. I walked out the house, and then I seen UFOs and stuff like that. It was just like a huge UFO, and then it was just.
Have you? And I believe you too. Have you had in your dreams of this and in your actual physical recordings of this? I always think that people that come on my show that share these stories, which are really amazing and really important for disclosure, we are disclosure encounters. We're here to bust the matrix. And as a person who's been involved in the subject, for a lot of years in media. So my question is to you: have you had any visual encounters of what they look like?
Really, and like. Well, like let's say in dreams, yes, sir. But as if like, and I just seen pictures online, but I never thought of it. But like in my dreams, I'll see like and like as if when the mothership was there, and then when the let's say it was just little UFOs coming out of it, and then like you'll see them.
Yeah. What are in your dreams? Explain, because the cosmic dream is not really a dream. You're actually being gifted the ability to see who they are. Can you tell us what the space beings looked like in your dreams?
Well, to me, they're not like there was it. They had white on, and then they had like little orange. I think I don't know. And then they seemed human, but they're not. If that's understandable.
In the dream, did they have what kind of energy when they talk about vibrational energy or
Oh
spiritual
no, it
energy?
was a lot of energy, very much a lot of energy.
Did you feel like a lot of love coming from them in the dream? Can you
Uh,
explain that?
honestly, to be honest, I've seen it. To me, it wasn't like everything was happening quick. It's
Really
like they
quick,
just
okay.
came and then they were just going out, leaving out, leaving out. It's like a lot of them. as if
Yeah.
if it was in a movie. But no, not no movie. This was real
Yeah.
life thing. Like
Yeah.
it's crazy. And I've had like
Yeah.
it's not just one dream I had. I have plenty dreams. Um, man, what I have on my phone is crazy because as I'm recording on my phone too, and I have this one photo. It's like it only speaks to me. It's like I can see it. Like my
Yeah.
cousin
Yeah.
would
Yeah.
explain it too. If because I tried to I go on my other phone. I FaceTime him and then try to show him. But when I was trying to share my screen, it's like the photo changed as soon as I was gonna show him.
Are you able to go on screen with us here? And this is a safe place to be. My show is very positive in terms of my guests. Do you have anything you can show us on
Yes,
the
sir.
Camry?
Yes, sir. Okay.
Okay, so we're going to get to see
I
some
would
of
like
the
to
stuff,
show you.
folks, that he has for the first time. He's never done this before, and he's
Yes.
doing it on the right show, which is Encounters, where we, being a contactee, I've had experiences, so I can relate to everybody who
Yes,
who's
sir.
had these things happen.
Yes, sir.
You're watching Encounters all around the world. Welcome to the show. If you're new to our show, we're on every night at 11 o'clock here in the United States.
Okay. I will turn on my camera. 1 minute, please.
Hey, UK Kev X, welcome.
All right.
Then you have to save the thing on the camera and it'll pop on.
Can you guys see?
Not yet. You have to press. There you go. Now we can see. And
You guys.
narrate to us what
Okay,
we're
this
seeing and
one
when it was
was
recorded. Go ahead.
January 9th. Okay. Where's this up close? So that was like a UFO.
Mm-hmm.
Watch. It's gonna do something. Y'all see that?
Oh my
Look.
God! It just changed direction. It went off the screen.
One more time. Let me zoom out so I could show you guys while it's zoomed out. It's like one more time. Where is it? All right, it's right here.
Yeah, that's not. I'm just saying. Want to let the viewers silence. Yeah, so it's not a satellite. Satellites don't go in one direction and then zoom
Look,
off
look,
in another direction.
look.
See the way it's moving? It's
Yeah.
going zigzagging.
Yep. That's what it
Yeah,
did. As I was
that's
showing
what
my
it's.
cousin, it was doing way more. My cousin was seeing it, but I wasn't. I was like, oh wait. And then because I was trying to fix the camera, but he was seeing more. He was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. It's a lot of them
Yeah,
coming out. But I have one more I will show.
yeah. Definitely show us whatever you want.
And I have crazy other ones. This one I don't know. I think it's a orb because it's like a I don't know. I don't want to say Andrew, but like when it was looking, you see,
Oh
so
wow!
you guys cannot see it. You see what I mean? Only
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
see it. It's like an angel, but to you guys, it's so bright. But to me, I can see like it's like a. I don't understand. This is the
Yeah, yeah.
second one actually, because I have
Is
another
that
one.
a video or a picture?
It's a picture, mind you.
Okay,
It's just a
but look how
picture.
beautiful that is. Yeah,
Yes, and it's very bright for you guys. And to me, I promise you guys, no crazy stuff.
yeah,
It's just clear to me. I see like it's like an angel to me. I don't
yeah,
know what's going on. I don't know. It's like a being. It's like it has wings,
yeah. It
and
could.
then
You
you
know, they
see
call like
through it.
you can
You
see it.
see
You
through it.
know, so
Yeah,
it's
you.
basically it's a being. It's a light being of some sort.
Yeah, but you
Yeah,
guys can see it's so bright to you guys. It's so like
yeah.
I don't understand. It's so bright. So it's very different. But I really don't be speaking about stuff like that. Me and my cousin has some. Uh, but we don't go public. We don't talk about stuff.
Yeah,
But I will show you guys one more
yeah.
where
I want to see a few more because you got some good stuff here.
this one it's like I have it on the phone that I'm on TikTok on. I have it on
Hmm.
there, but this one is when I was outside while I was standing there, and
Yeah,
then out of nowhere I was like it was like I had a feeling to look up the sky, but
yeah,
above my head, if that's understandable.
yeah. It's
To look
understandable.
up
Yeah,
above my head, and then I'm like, okay, just looking up above my head, and then I see a bright. It's like it's not a star, but it's very bright. And
yeah,
then and then I told myself, me telling myself because I'm like I meditate sometimes, so
Yeah.
I know me talking to myself is weird. So
No, it's not weird. Go
I
ahead.
it's like I was tempted to ask a question. So I'm like, what is going on? If you can hear me or whatever, if you can see
Yeah.
or what, if you know I'm here, show me something, and then let me show you what it
Yeah.
shows me after.
Wow. Let's take a
After
look.
that, after that, this is what it shows me, and it was just flying over my head, and that was it. It kept
Yeah. I
flying
don't.
over my head, kept
I don't
flying
have
over.
to. You're not on the video. I just see like.
Yeah, yeah, I know. Give me one
Okay.
moment.
We're gonna see it in a minute. You're
Yes,
watching
and I will
Encounters.
show you. I will show you the thing first.
Yeah. Okay.
This was over my head. This is the thing that was over my head,
Okay.
and then let me restart the video so I can show you because I started when I seen the thing. But okay, this is it right
Yeah.
here. This is the thing that came in started to
Oh, wow,
fly.
look at that. Let's look at that.
Yes, and it was
So,
very close to me. Give me one
this
minute.
can you you're getting a little bit of reflection. You want to turn the light off? It's reflecting on the
Yes,
picture.
sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
This one
I
is
know I've done that.
okay. I'm glad I have these. I have more videos, mind you. It's like days, and it's
Yeah.
like a certain time, the same time.
Yeah.
Okay, this one
All
is
right.
like this is right here.
Much better. There we go.
Oh, whoa. Oh, one more. I don't know why it's so. Okay, let's try again. I'm sorry, you guys.
No, don't be sorry, man. You're doing the best you can here, you know?
This is it.
Oh, well, okay. There's the blinking light. Explain
And
when did that happen?
it was not just a blinking. Wait, it will get closer, so you will see it was just blinking. It was the lights are going around.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
basically, yeah, it seemed like it was blinking, but the lights are really going around. So
Okay.
it's like a ball, but it's like you know
Yeah.
circling around, and it just stayed on my over my head. And I will show you it
Yeah.
started flying by the
Yeah,
stuff that I talked
keep
to.
it still in one area. Go back a little bit with the camera. So
All
pull
right.
it so people yeah. They keep it right there for a minute. Just leave it there. People are just gonna watch it and
Yeah, and then it will go by the thing. You see, it's going by it, and then the tree and all that, and then it's just showing just like that, and just started just kept going, and then
yeah,
I stopped it, and then I called my cousin, started
yeah,
showing, and then some more
yeah,
started coming, and it was just to me it's just a show. They just and then more
yeah.
just started coming, more just started.
You really do have a connection though, MC.
Yeah.
You know, like when I say that, I mean it in a very positive way.
Is
You
it?
are definitely having really positive experiences here
Sure.
with what I believe are space people, but you haven't. I don't know. So tell us.
Yeah,
Let's see. What are
mine
we going
is
to see
different.
now? Yeah,
Sometimes, like to myself, I be thinking like, so when the ship started, when the ship thingy, when the big
yeah,
mothership, I
yeah,
was told to myself to call somebody or tell somebody so they can let the world know before, right? And then I never thought of it. I'm like, man, it's just I never like have somebody to talk to about this, but my cousin, but us, we
yeah,
want to be safe with it. So
yeah.
we're safe. We're just away from everything. We're not. But
If you send me some of your videos, I will definitely post. Send me a few different videos, some of your best video footage when it was happening. I will post them on Ashtar Command Spaceship News so people can see them.
yes, sir. And I have one. I have one that will blow your mind because
Now let's see that. I want to see the blow your mind video.
yes, but
Hopefully, MC doesn't get taken off the planet as he's in pause mode here. Let's see here. You're watching Encounters from the United States. This is CmdrAleon, your host. We're here every night, most nights at 11 o'clock. Welcome all the new people. Hello, good to see you. Everybody here, welcome. Todd, welcome. Diva Deb, hey Diva Deb. User 297, welcome to our show. Timbo Slice. Dewey, we're going to bring you up, Dewey, in a minute. After we do this, we'll bring Dewey up. Hello, Dewey. Let's see. Denmark. Anne from Denmark. Hello. Ed McLeod. Let's see here. Oh, very good. I've seen, well, since the 60s, I've seen what I call UFOs. They call them TicToks now, but I've seen non-terrestrial spaceship. And his page is MC797. I think he's looking for the video. Hey, hello, Wendy.
1 minute, please. I'm almost done.
No problem. Hey, Brittany. Brittany says they've been commenting more and more, and I think it's going to happen a lot with people. Brittany, let's see here.
1 second. I have a video, but what I was doing in the video, I didn't know that's what was going on, but I
Yeah,
just went over it, and then it was just crazy stuff, and then it just some of them kept popping out of nowhere, and it's just
yeah,
like I was like, oh my god, I didn't remember the video, but I have it.
yeah. Cassie 666, good to see you. Good morning, everybody. Walter Berg, geez, welcome. Well, Amy, welcome. All the people coming in here tonight from wherever you are in the world. You're watching the #1 spiritual UFO talk show. Ozzy, welcome. Jacob, welcome. This is Encountered Silver OG 898. Liska, welcome, Liska. Misha, welcome, Misha. Everybody out there. And he'll be showing us a really interesting video. We're going to probably do 1 or 2 more interviews tonight. And then this show on my YouTube channel is Ashtar Command Spaceship News. Please follow me on Ashtar Command Spaceship News. The link is in my bio. And you can just follow me. You can see all our shows. I have one show on behind that will be posted. I'll post that on my YouTube channel tonight. And then this show will be downloaded onto my YouTube channel. If you missed any parts of this show, you can watch it on my YouTube channel. So we use YouTube, and I've been on here for 3 years. Hey, Shifu Rocks, good to see you, sister. Thank you for the gift, sister. She was one of the original people in the first year, in the first couple of months, I think, that I got on TikTok. She's one of the first people that told me I'd be going viral, and I didn't. I said, oh, I'm happy with whatever happens. And she was so right on. Thank you so much. You were right on the money about that. And she does some beautiful stuff on when she's live, and she helps a lot of people with positivity, and she has
All
a very
right.
beautiful spirit. So MC, definitely,
Yes, sir.
So tell us what we're going to see now on the show.
Okay. So the video that I have that is crazy. It is 3 minutes and 29 seconds, and I didn't know about it, but I did. I don't remember because I've seen so much and recorded so much, and I just never.
Yeah,
You understand?
I do.
Okay. Okay. All right. This one. This is. I don't know which one you guys want to see first.
Whatever you think is the best one for my audience, we'll just go with it.
This one is when I was trying to show some that just kept popping up. I don't know. They just kept popping up, and you'll see. These just flashing, and it's like changing colors.
Oh, wow, look at that.
Yeah, you just see, yeah, they keep popping up, and you see,
Yeah.
changing colors. Yeah. So it was a lot of them that night.
Yeah, they popped up out of nowhere. They just like they're right there. This is because they go in a vibrational pattern where the spaceships can pop in and pop out of our frequency, like in 2 seconds.
So they've been doing that since I think the 9th, I think, of January.
Okay.
So they've been doing this.
So since the 9th of January, these objects have been popping up
Popping
in
up
the
and
sky.
But for me, it's been way before. Like
All
I've
the way
seen
before
like
that.
little
Yeah.
one, but this one is just this one is I think it's newer. I think the 13th or
Yeah.
yeah, this one is you see like so this one is
Oh
just
yeah, look. Yeah, the one that's just sitting there now. There's a reflection light that's moving with the camera, but
yeah,
the
and
one
it's
that's
moving
not
a little
moving,
bit.
the one that's not moving is the actual object.
Yep.
Yeah, Michelle, I agree. I think they'll be visiting and showing themselves soon. I absolutely agree
Okay.
with that.
I have another one. I don't know if you guys wanted to keep watching this one.
Yeah, we'll do that for sure. And I am God Frequency. I'm following you. Good to have you with us. Good to have you with us here. And
Okay,
we'll bring her up in a little bit too.
this is the crazy one where I was trying to show another one, but out of nowhere, just a UFO just come out of nowhere. It's right there in front of me, just by the
Right.
tree. It's like right there, hovering. Just
So there's the camera right there. So there, now you're on the camera. So where's the object that we're looking
Okay,
at?
this is the one I was trying to show. Watch,
Yeah.
and another one just come out. You see it?
Oh yeah,
This
the
one
one
was
that's
very
moving.
close.
Look at that thing. That thing was
This
moving
one,
and blinking.
yeah, it was just right there in front of me, and it was just,
That's crazy.
you see,
Let's
it was
keep
just,
let's keep looking at that. Keep that video on. I want people to see this.
yeah. This
Don't do
one is
anything. Look.
very important. This is the very important video. Like it's like it was right
Oh
there in
wow, look
front of
at
me.
that. I want if can you send me that video and I'll post it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that video is pretty
Look at it.
impressive. I definitely want to post it on
This is
the
the one.
Astro Command. Look at that thing. Yeah, let's play it and watch it move.
Yes, sir.
That one video. Let's keep on that video alone.
Yes, sir.
You're off camera now. Let me
Yeah.
see. There you are. We're gonna see it again. Let's watch it. As you watch this, you're gonna see this. This definitely is a spaceship. Look at the way the
Yeah,
thing's moving.
it's a spaceship. I see it right in front of, like, it
Yeah,
was right there, close, way close up to me.
yeah, it's amazing footage. That's really good footage. Look at that thing. It's moving pretty fast.
Mm-hmm.
Watch. Let's keep watching it. When it goes past the tree, look at that thing. Look how
Yeah.
bright it is.
Mm-hmm.
That's amazing.
Yeah. This was
Very good.
Yes, sir.
All right, MC, I want to thank you, man, for coming up here. I'm following you. I want you to, if you ever want to come up here, you're welcome to share footage here. This is a safe place to do it on the #1 spiritual UFO talk show on social media here. So I want to thank you, man. I'm following you. Do you have my email address?
Yes, sir, I do.
Send me a copy of that video. I'm going to post that tomorrow.
I will.
Everybody, MC, everyone, let's give him a round of applause. Thank you so much, man. You've been great.
Of course.
All right, MC, we'll bring him down. And let me see here. I'm going to bring up, let's see here. Who am I going to bring up next? Now, there's somebody here. Well, who was it here that has also some footage? Let's see. I'm going to bring up, I'm doing this randomly, so bear with me here. I don't think so, Pepsi. Pepsi Glasses is the president. He hasn't spoken really about those. Someone asked him a question. He didn't really get into an answer. As most presidents never really do give a straight answer about these things. Let's see here. The person, if I can find her, I am God Frequency. That's the one right here. I have video of purple. I am God Frequency. If you're still here, come on up. Okay, I am God Frequency. I saw her comment on Encounters here. We're bringing her up, and we're going to say good evening, good morning. Hi, I'm God Frequency. How are you?
Okay, how are you?
Good. We're glad to have you with us. Can you come on camera?
Actually, no, it's a little late.
Okay.
Where I am,
But tell us about
I'm,
where you are, where you're located, and tell us your story. You said something about I have video of purple. Can you explain that?
yeah, I'm in Missouri City, Texas. I'm on the
Okay.
outskirts of Houston, Texas, and I have sightings all the time. Um, this one particular night, I would say about 3 weeks ago,
Yeah.
I just went outside and I'm always recording the orbs because they're right above my house.
Yeah.
And I've seen some pretty amazing ones. And I took my
Excuse me.
telescope lens with
Yeah.
me
Yeah.
and I placed it against my camera. And I'm just going to have to show you. I'm just
Okay.
going to have to show you what I saw. Um, it's a
Now I
place.
see I'm on your page right now, and let me go to your page. There's a thing you have some really interesting videos. There's one here that it says mothership, and it shows
Mhm.
you're showing the mothership. This is really weird. This is really good. That was
That's the
one day
one.
ago. Okay, we're going to show that video since you can't come on camera. You can narrate it. We're going to show her video, folks. You got to watch the show here. This has been a night of incredible footage from all over the place, and we're going to take a look at this right now. This, when you see this, and what kind of camera were you using? Because this thing is
I,
amazing.
I was using my iPhone 15.
Okay, and we got to show you this. Poe, if you don't see this video, this is going to blow your mind. I'm telling you.
Yes.
And if I get excited about a video, and I have been tonight for a number of the videos that people have been sharing here, let's go to this video on encounters. And this is the #1 spiritual UFO talk show. I'm your host, CmdrAleon. This is going to blow your mind. I'm telling you, folks. This is for entertainment purposes. And let's just go here. Check this out. Check this out. Can you kind of narrate the video for us? And what's the
Yes.
lens you're using? Let me play it again.
I was in my backyard where I always go. And I think I was using the 25 millimeter lens.
Yeah.
I was told to actually come outside. Of course, my name is I Am God Frequency, so I know you guys know what that means. I deal with frequency, healing, and energy. And right
what
there,
is that thing in your hand that you're using?
That goes to my telescope, but my telescope wasn't working.
Oh.
So I was like, let me just put it over my camera.
Oh, wow. Okay. Look at this. As soon as he puts that lens over a camera, look what's going on here. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, it's insane.
It is insane. Are you kidding me, folks? Look at this.
Yeah, and I got pretty weird out because I wasn't expecting it, but I have beings show up all the time. Like you can see all of that stuff on my page. Like I deal with.
I believe it.
So.
Wow.
They suppressed that video because they don't want people to see that. But
I want you to send me that video. I'll post it on my main page. Do you have my email address?
No, I don't. Let me.
Okay, I want you to write it down. It's CMDR, like my name, ALEON at AOL.com. Yep.
CMDR?
Yeah. CMDR ALEON at AOL.com. I'll get it posted on my main page, and then we can share it all over the world and people can see it on my main page. Let's take a look at that again. Look at this. Look at that. What is that? There's like a, you're going to see it again, folks. There's another light kind of, there it is right there.
Mm-hmm. So I'm with a galactic family.
Yeah.
And one of the ascended masters was like the mothership came and visit you right there where you were. And if you zoom in, you can see the ship.
Oh, wow. Look at this. This is crazy. Now, on these lights, do you think this is one big ship? What do you think? What's happening here?
I think it's one big ship.
I do too.
I think it was huge. I'm looking at some of the people. I have a lot of beings that show up in my live videos as well.
Yeah, amazing.
So right there, I knew it was more outside above my house. Like that one was like directly in my backyard.
Yeah, you can see a light blinking up there. It's moving.
Yeah.
There's an object moving on near the tree line.
Yeah. So I was.
Look at that.
Yeah, that's insane.
That's crazy. That's totally insane. I've never seen anything like this anywhere.
Yeah.
And definitely. Look at how many lights are blinking on it. This thing is like one massive spaceship.
Yeah, it was a massive spaceship.
And when it blinks at lights, and you probably know this because you are definitely enlightened, that it's blinking on a certain vibrational pattern or frequency, correct?
Correct.
Yeah, amazing. Let me go back to my screen here. Give me a second to turn light. You got so much good stuff there. Yeah, send me some of your video. I mean, that video specifically is very unique. I've never seen any spaceship footage, anything like what you're showing, what I've shown here from your page. People should go to her page, I Am God Frequency, and you can watch all her videos, I Am God Frequency. She's got some amazing footage on her page here on TikTok. Wow. So tell us about now, besides seeing the footage, tell us about your contact with the space people. Have you had physical visitations?
Yeah, I have many.
Tell us about that. When did that start? And tell us who they are. And when did you start having contact?
Wow. So I started having contact actually when I was younger, very young. I'm almost 50 now. So at the time when I was younger, I always thought they were just angels until I got a little bit older and start learning. Oh no, I'm in touch with more than just the angels,
Yeah.
multiple beings. So they call me a wanderer. Um, and pretty much I can, through frequency, I can tap in with any being.
Yeah.
Show up all on my
Interesting.
lives. They show up on my lives, and
Have you seen them in spacesuits, or what type? Have there been various types of beings, from the light beings to solid human type spiritual men and women?
yeah,
You
I
have.
have. Hmm.
Have you been taken on physically a spaceship?
Yes, I have recently.
Tell us when that happened, or the most recent time you remember physically when you were taken on the ship, and what the internal areas of the ship look like.
So this recently happened, probably about a week ago. I was visited, and then I was taken on a ship. It looked like it was sitting in a desert,
Okay.
and I was like, "Why are we in the desert?" And I turned around, and it kind of looked like a house. And I was like, "What's going on with this?" And when I walked inside, it was a ship, and it was kind of, if you would put yourself in the mindset of an arc, it was
Yeah.
multiple layers.
Oh wow.
Um, Multiple layers on the inside, and there was some areas being repaired. And when I turned around, I was with my galactic family.
Yeah.
We're actually here. We're here in the physical as well. And when I turned around, my galactic sister said, "Look what's happening." And I was being approached by the gods.
Now, when you say gods, just to translate that, what we call gods in space, we know there's one God that created all the multiverse, but the gods in translation, would these be like the highest levels of spiritual light beings that are
Yes.
in a galactic level of understanding?
Yes.
Okay. I just wanted to translate it so people understand that. So completely understood. So on the ship, when did they take you off the planet? Did you get to go beyond Earth to somewhere else with them? Have you done that before?
Yes, I have.
You have. Tell
Yeah.
us, where have you gone? What are the most interesting places they've taken you beyond the knowledge of living on a planet as a human being? But we also know you're not, like I'm a star seed, you're a star seed. And I've defined that as we come from other planets. We live in human consciousness here, but we have space consciousness, spiritual consciousness. Tell us what it was like when you were taken on the ship. Where did they take you? Can you tell us some of the places you might have been to? I hope I don't lose her. Strange. Now that we're getting deep into this, some
No.
weird stuff. Yeah, there we go. You're still here.
Yeah.
So, yeah, tell us a little bit about where they might, what were the most interesting, or maybe one of the more interesting places you went to when you were on the ship.
So once, I'm not sure. Okay, so once you're on the ship, it's hard to determine exactly where you are. You just know that you're on the ship.
Right.
Um, I can tell you that when I'm there, I'm reporting. I'm usually being upgraded, on a mission, um, getting assignments to come
Yeah.
back here. Like I bring codes back.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, into this realm for the star seeds that I'm connected to, and for the, I would say, the net, the grid, for
Yeah.
upgrades for humanity. Um,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Very interesting. I've traveled outside of the spaceship a few times where I was able to
Really?
see. I was able to see what the Earth axis looked like. I don't.
Mm-hmm.
We're still trying to figure out why I was
Right.
able to see that. I
Right.
kind of have an idea. I think it has something to do with a shift that's coming.
Yeah. How did you travel outside of the spaceship for my viewers all over the world? What is that like? And how do you do that?
It's more
Excuse me.
on it's on a conscious level. Um, I can never say I physically travel
Okay.
this realm, but
Hmm.
consciously, yes. And how you bring information back here, and when you start getting these verifications of what you actually saw, yeah,
Yeah.
astral level.
Astral level. So, the word astral level, many of you out there probably have heard the word astral travel.
Mhm.
So the other thing we would teach people when I do my classes, hopefully in the summer again, is there's a thing called, excuse me, also I'm starting to cough a little bit. I don't have a cold or anything. Excuse me. But there's a thing called the Merkaba. I know you know what the Merkaba is. So you can leave your body and create a Merkaba around your energy field and travel off planet, which is a real thing. So the astral projection out of your body, folks, into space would be in a Merkaba state where you're protected so you can actually do that, correct?
Correct. So you have your what we call armor on every time you go. You have your armor on. You're just not out there like as a civilian. You're completely protected.
Yeah, yeah.
I always have my armor on.
Hmm. Hmm.
And yes, it is dimensions,
Yeah.
Christina.
There's
There's
a
a
lot of
lot,
good comments.
but I don't know exactly how much I should be saying.
No, no,
That's
you. This is the place where I'm a contactee. I had contact with space people when I was a kid in the '60s. I went up to my brother's room and I was in the kitchen in a cul-de-sac in Long Island when I was a kid. I lived most of my life up in New England here in Connecticut. I went upstairs. I went to his room, which is bigger. For no apparent reason, I go upstairs. I don't know why I'm going upstairs. I get into his room. I open the wooden blinds, and in the cul-de-sac is a spaceship hovering right above the ground level with windows and men and women that are wearing light blue spacesuits and young adults who are also wearing spacesuits, which I'm assuming are the kids, what I call kids. And then I see this light blinking like crazy in the center of the ship, and there's all these space people looking at me inside the ship through a window. And the only thing they ever told me was, I'm not from Earth. We are your galactic family. You're not from here. And I never ever forgot them. I never forgot what they looked like. I can draw a picture of what they looked like, what their suits looked like. I actually have a complete photographic memory of the experience. So you should tell whatever you wish to here, because this is not just your typical, nuts and bolts show. Like, what did the spaceship look like? Did it have like antennas on it? We get into really deep stuff here because I am a contactee. I'm also been involved in the subject for years. We really get into it here. You know what I mean?
awesome, awesome.
Yeah. This is a safe place to talk about it.
Yeah, so I have a lot of encounters, lots of them. Um,
Tell us an encounter story. Tell us one or two more. Absolutely.
um, so I deal with a lot of the angelic race.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, and if you guys know, those are also beings as well. I'm in constant contact with them. Um,
Tell us
and-
what they're like for people that don't know, because the angelic beings are part of the Ashtar Command, which I work with, which is the overseer of all the galactic levels of the highest levels. Tell us what the angelic beings look like, and yeah, tell us a little bit about them.
So most of the time they look like light or forms of frequency. Um, you, I would say it depends on your level of conscious of how you would perceive them.
Yeah,
Some people just see them as orbs. Some people see them as plasma beings. Some people see them in almost like human form.
yeah.
I see them in all form.
Ah, interesting,
Yeah,
interesting.
I can see them in
You
all
know,
form.
and the angelic beings have their own planetary roads. People don't realize this. if you get out of the 3D definition of the angels, the angelic beings have their own planets that they come from, and they do have families on their own planets. But people don't know that angels, the men and women angels, the angelics, they do have their planetary systems that are beautiful planets where they live, and they do have families.
Yeah, they do. They do.
That's what people don't know. They don't know that.
Some people call them eons. Some people call them angels or angles of light.
Yeah.
With the frequency in our planet right now, you should see them all the time because our level of consciousness has risen. So people should be able to see them a lot more.
Dude, someone's asking, I was going to ask this. Every space intelligence that is of the spiritual levels of light, no matter who they are, have a language. Do they speak? Have you spoken to them? And can you tell us, the angelic beings, how do they telepathically communicate with you, or do they speak in words? How do they communicate?
Both.
Both, in words and through telepathy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Have you ever been able to travel to one of their worlds where they are from?
Yes, I have.
Tell us what their world looks like.
I was able to see the Vault of Aeons, which was absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. When I went there, I was being escorted by one of my galactic sisters. And
go ahead. I'm still here.
Taking me on a journey to help me remember who I am. And she has access to soul vaults.
Oh, wow.
And she took me there, and it was a bronze vault. And when she opened it, oh man, I was allowed to go in and see the millions of angels. We don't even know all of their names. We only know a few. There's so many. And they welcomed me home. And I came back with several more light languages.
Oh, wow.
That I currently speak now.
So they actually taught you going there. You got to learn other light languages from them, which is pretty amazing.
Yeah, I did.
Wow. Yeah. Interesting.
Yes.
We're going to have you back on again because we're on the East Coast and it's like almost 1:30. But can you come on again? We'd love to talk more about your experiences. I think it's phenomenal.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And then send me that video. I'm going to post that video. That video is blowing my mind. I'm going to probably have dreams about it.
Give me your email address one more time. It's CMDR
ALEON at AOL.com.
Okay.
AOL. Yeah. Yep. And then when you send it, I'll post it. Just date the date, the sighting, location. I'll post it tomorrow on my main channel page here, and everyone can see it. So I appreciate you. I am God Frequency, everybody. Phenomenal. All my guests tonight have been phenomenal on encounters. Every one of you have been great. My audience is fantastic. If you wanted to come on the show tonight, tomorrow night at 11, we'll be back on East Coast, 10 Central, 9 Mountain, and 8 o'clock West Coast. So please join us. I want to thank this show is going to be on my YouTube channel by tomorrow at some point. So if you missed any of the show, you'll be able to watch it on my YouTube channel, Ashtar Command Spaceship News. If you want to do any gifting, please show me support here on TikTok with what we take very seriously, disclosure, busting the matrix. We've not changed our format. We're always going to be here doing what we do. That's why we are popular, because the show itself is popular, because we have people on here. We talk about things. We actually, I emailed you footage. Nymeister, thank you. I'm going to take a look at it. I will get to the, excuse me, and I've been coughing a little bit now. At the end of the show, of course. I feel good. I don't know. I'm just getting a little bit of a cough. A lot of energy here. Thank you, everybody. You've been all amazing. My audience is amazing. I love you all. I want to thank you all for being here. We'll see you tomorrow night on another edition of Encounters. Take care, everybody.